Alright, let's get into Marauders Issue 5. So it starts off with the submarine coming out the ice. Right? It was Frost and this one guy on the deck. Basically, he wanted to show him his powers, which he did, and he created snow. The guy in the robe asked Frost what did he want his name to be, and that's when he gave him his nickname, Frost. The whole conversation was them not keeping the white queen waiting and him in the robe joining the squad, but he said he got too many responsibilities to join. Frost asked the dude in the robe, did he like being on the Marauder? Or was he afraid that Kitty was gonna die out in the world from her not being able to go to the gate? In the Hellfire Bay, we find out the Hellfire Trading Club has increased capacity to the back market by almost 200% in the last 2 weeks. And the Marauders have been delivering dozens of mutants to Krakoa safely. So Sebastian Shaw said that he's gonna be headed towards the Horn of Africa soon, and that the Marauders should be heading in the opposite direction. Kitty was like, sound like we're gonna have to take a vote. Motion carries. Enjoy Lockdown. Sebastian's son was like, I thought I drove my father nuts, but he ain't got nothing on them. So Katie was talking to her about why she never went through the gate and what was bothering her. Katie basically was saying that she was scared to die. What if it didn't work for her when she died? She was like, I'm scared to die too. They gave each other a hug, and Kitty was like, I wonder what my life would have been like if I met you instead of Professor. She tell her like, shit, I'd have been fucked you up. I was fucked up back then. And she was like, let's go meet up with the new muse that you have, Rich. So while they was checking out the damn kid, they got a distress call in Midgeport Bay about a huge fight. So all of them take off. Sebastian stalled with his hands behind his head, watching him, and he went through the gate. When they get there, the people's all angry. They think it's maybe the weather. Bishop meet up with this little boy and he asks him, I'm here to beat somebody up, who's paying? He tell him that you gotta kill this mutant named Veradini. So we see this ship that Storm and Bishop is stalking. She makes a comment that Madripoor used to be friendly to the mutant. Bishop tells us that this dude named Veradini put money in the streets for mutant blood. So they decide to take off. Bishop is gonna go out while Storm covered. So they jump on the ship, right? And they meet up with one of the mutants. He was stowed off in with the kids, but he was wondering why they ain't get their powers taken off by a power dampener. They was like, power dampener? Here come these dudes in this power dampener suit. And they took their powers. And Storm was like, I ain't powered. Stab his ass in the eye with a vibranium knife. While that's going on, she tell fucking Bishop to leave and get the boat into the bay and she'll cover. Then the White Queen's in the back watching. He says, here comes the second mutant ship. Meet up with Pyro and Kitty in the sea. This ship pull up on them and they try to crash until Kitty phases the boat through it before they can do it. Iceman like, nice save. Then he like, oh hell, prepare to be boarded. They get boarded by these dudes right here. And then it ends. Next up in the Donna X series is Excalibur.